What is going on, guys? Kingpin Light here. We got, and I Google translated it, Fish on the Gorge Memories, I believe, the official MV. I saw this in the recommendation videos. Nobody's actually recommend or suggested it in the comments, but I saw it had just been uploaded like 16 hours ago and had a bunch of views. So I'm assuming it's a big artist from Cambodia. So never seen them or him, or I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, and there's no closed captioning, so this is going to be a purely vibe and musical take. I'm not going to be able to comment on the content more than likely, so that's totally fine though. And I know I said I was going to get to all of the comments on my community post first, and I will be getting to those, especially Rich Oxygen. I think that's how you say it. You put a bunch of suggestions on there. I'm going to get to them after this. I just saw this pop up and I figured let's try something different. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on this. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in.
អូនធ្វើបាបបងថ្ងៃនេះអូនរងទឹកភ្នែកស្រស់មកចូលចិត្តស្គប់
I'm sorry, before we even get too far, I'm sitting, ooh, a different type of beer now. We got the German premium beer Gonsberg. Actually, I've never heard that. I'm assuming if it's German, it's got to be more worldwide, more international than, is it Hanuman? But I haven't seen it. So anyway, that is a big speaker to be putting right by your ear. What's going on here?
គង់ដេកងាប់ក្នុងពី
Brushy.
ស្គរ
Was that a little like intro bumper? Because it seems like it's fading out. Music ended. Maybe it's gonna jump into a beat now. This one has a lot of ads, and I mentioned this before, and you guys mentioned some things in the comments about how, especially in Asia and is it Southeast or Southwest Asia, uh, a lot of the labels and all of that are fairly new, and so the funding comes a lot from the advertisers, and so it's commonplace to have the advertisements in your face as opposed to some of the American labels that hide it. You know what I mean? Just something interesting. I don't really have any new comments on it. It's just interesting seeing that little difference in culture and musical, I guess, labels in different parts of the world. So, and I'm guessing from no CCs and me having to translate the title, and so far what I saw him saying in these first 20 seconds is going to be more of a traditional sounding song, maybe, unless it's the beginning, kind of like Vonda does on some of his songs, where he's got that traditional, what would you call it, traditional influence or parts put in there sampling, and then it jumps into a more modern beat. So that may be what's happening here. Let's just keep looking. Oh, this reminds me of the Kamen Kamai video that we just watched with the rice paddy fields. I don't know if that's the actual name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're rice paddy fields, right? Maybe other things grow in these kind of patches. I'm not sure. When I see this, my mind jumps to rice. But it's a very similar rural sort of a locale. But they are flying that drone out there, so it's not a low budget production, I'm sure. Hmm. Kind of like that sound. Or not the sound itself, because it does sound like a flute, which, oh, I heard some electric guitar jumping in there. Not the flute itself, which I already like. I know the instrument. But when I said sound, what I meant to say is I really like that melody, the very specific notes that were being played with that instrument. So anyway, let's go back. I heard some electric guitars jumping in, and I think some drums were starting to hit a little bit. Mm. Yep, yep. Ooh. I'm just sitting here trying to like figure out what the vibe of this song's about to be, because we have these like super classical rock melodies, almost like Hotel California, you know what I mean? That sort of era of music. We have those electric guitars, we got this traditional almost Kamai sound with the instruments, the flute and some of those I don't know exactly what instruments there were, but maybe some style sounds in there. But then the video just seems a little bit I'm not sure yet. Like this little portion didn't seem to fit the guitars they were playing. That's a nice truck, bro.
គេដូចសេះរត់លើវាលស្មៅរត់ជូរលឿនទៅលឿនទៅពីបាក់ដេញហើយដេញចាប់
Oh man, I'm really starting to like branching out into world music, more outside of like because I thought I was pretty open-minded already with music, but there was I guess a whole world of music, right? Unironically. And there's just so many parts. Now, the thing with music is that there's always portions of any song, even my main like rap songs, where it's not that every single piece works for me specifically, but it's always like something you can grab out and you're like, yes. So like this singing, some of those flows are really, really nice. And of course, with that style of singing, I've heard it a lot when there were more traditional influences in the songs that I've listened to. So I do understand that that is a little bit of the Khmer traditional influence in there, but it's mixed with that sort of classical rock, some more modern almost beat tracks in the back. No 808s or anything, but it really works well together. And like I was saying, it's just cool being able to experience more sounds as opposed to new artists. You know what I mean? Because like when you've been listening to rap your whole life, you hear the changes, the waves, the rides, and the trends and all that are happening. But it's like small adjustments as new artists come out, whereas opposed to listening to something completely new, you get a bunch of new sounds, a bunch of new concepts and flows and all of that to kind of break apart. So again, I can't speak too much on what he's saying. I'm just liking portions of this pretty well. It's like a haunting. Ooh. I like when the same breaks the voice a little bit because it's like backed by emotion, you can tell. Now, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of some ballads, some Spanish ballads almost, Mexican ballads most. I've seen a lot of comparison or a lot of similarities between the two. Some of the traditional Mexican music that my grandma, for example, my abuela, used to listen to a lot. And then listening to a lot of like this traditional Khmer, there's a lot of actual similar influences. The sound itself comes together very differently, but it's you can hear a lot of like the bass tones are pretty similar. I don't want to keep pausing, but I was just gonna say I really enjoy when vocals and vocals in a song are like professionally strained, you know what I mean? Like you can hear the strain, the tightening of his vocal cords there that just show a little bit more emotion than not doing that would do, you know what I mean? Holding just a note very cleanly while keeping it cleanly held, if that makes sense. So it's almost like a pressed vocal cord, but it's still coming out smooth, but you can hear that press from the emotion, it feels like. I'm not getting what the video vibe is. The video vibe is like, the video vibe almost seems like a comedy romance, and then the song sounds like a haunting, not sad almost, but it's like melancholy, like a melancholy sound. It just I'm not seeing the fit between the two. Okay, he killed that. That's actually a really cool, just completely sidetracked. That's a really cool like model shot. Like having that I don't know what you would call that. I mean, it's a motorcycle, I think, but it's almost like a moped motorcycle mix. But it's like a bike, and then you got like a pretty girl, of course, but just that outfit itself really stands out against the water and the more browns of the picture. So I feel like if you took a really nice camera, aimed it a little lower, shot it straight forward, with her looking at her phone slightly at an angle from behind, and then did a little bit of color grading to make it a little bit almost darker, like make the brown almost reddish. I think that would look dope. Oh, I missed it. Was that a Mercedes Benz? I didn't see the symbol. I think it is. I'm liking his vocal cords on this, and it's just matching really well with that classical electric guitar. Damn, he's just giving her money, bro. Okay, see, like this little portion right here, this fits what I'm hearing visually. The parts before seemed at the beginning like a little bit of a comedy romance. It started seeming more like it's maybe talking about a girl who's taking advantage of him for his money. I may be completely off, but it's just every scene that I've seen her, she's like worrying about how she looks and texting and all that, and then he's just giving her stuff. He gives her that speaker, he gave her that $100 bill. So that's my reading just based on visuals and not being able to understand the words. That's what I'm picking up from it. So maybe it's a song about him, a heartbreak song, maybe. Yeah, she like looks over it. She's like, sugar daddy. I gotta buy my girlfriend a diamond necklace. Completely random, but I was seeing it. Just a little thin diamond necklace just looks really, really nice against like soft skin, you know what I mean? Super random, but gave me an idea for a gift. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. Also, another note, I think only 23% of returning viewers are subscribed. So if you're watching these videos, you enjoy it, and you want to stay up to date, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll make my day, and it'll make it easier to see more videos covering Kamai music or whatever else you like from my channel. So let's go back to it. She looks happy there, though. Oh, wait, was that another dude? Hold on. I think I missed it. Yeah, what's going on here? She using the other guy for his money, and then she's dating someone else? Oh wait, I guess I must not have been paying attention. I may have to go back, whatever. I think I'm getting the general gist of the song now. Because in the beginning it was all gift giving, and then turns out she's cheating, and maybe the song is specifically about that, him being heartbroken or him having a gold digger girl or something. Oh, music just fucking paused on me for some reason. Hold on. All right, we're good. Ooh. Damn, I'd be pissed, bro. I'd be like, bro, I don't even care about the girl right now. Like, you just threw me in some water, bro. We better have to throw hands on this one. What you mean? Better throw me in some water. You out your goddamn mind.
មានលុយគ្មានឡានធ្វើមិនដាច់បានចូលក្នុងចិត្តស្រីមន់ចាប់មិនបានខាតទាំងអង្គពេលនេះមនុស្សប្រល្អល្អបន្ត
Man, he killing that singing.
ពីស្រី
What was that? A piece of gum? What the hell was that?
ចេញពីស្រី
What is that? I must not know things. I don't know what that is. I mean, she's obviously mad at the new guy or whatever about something because she threw that at him, but I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know if you guys know. Is that the natural juice thing? Is that the ad? I have no clue. It's funny because, like, yeah, I'd say like 6 months ago, man, if I had just cold reacted to something like to this song, and again, because I feel like I've worked into this genre of music and just not knowing what's being said, you know what I mean? Because I normally listen to songs where I know what's being said. If I had reacted, I think, to this without any other context, I don't think I would have given it the time of day that it deserves. But I'm finding myself really enjoying these vocal lines, the vocal track, I should say, his singing, some of the flows, but really just the emotion behind the voice. The video is a little bit spotty without knowing the words. It's harder to follow, I think. And then, of course, I would have always liked that the soundtrack, I think. I don't think the beat and the instruments being used, I don't think I had to work my way up into that. I've always liked music in general, but it's more of the singing, I think. Damn, bro, hold on, that ain't okay, bro. You don't put your hands on a chick. I mean, shit, sometimes you just gotta take the L, man. You know what I mean? You walk away, you take the L, and you be the bigger man. You don't put your hands on the chick. She got free money, though. That's the plus side. I'm gonna comment on that singing, so I'm gonna back up and re-listen to it. Okay, but I think I see it, right? Like, now she's depressed that the rich guy was a dick, basically, and now she's left with nobody because she cheated on the nice dude, which is a singer, which from the translation is Fish on the Gorge, I guess is his name. I don't know if that translated very well, but anyway, let's listen to this little the apex of the song, basically. Damn! That would have fit right alongside Creep by Radiohead. You know, that one part where he just extends out that syllable for like 10 years. That was dope. Oh, is she pregnant? With who? Yeah, make sure to subscribe to Sunday Production Official if you like this song, of course. It's not, I don't make money on these anyway. I don't know if you guys already know that. None of my videos are ever, I can't run ads. It's not my music, but always make sure to check the description. The original video will always be there. I just feel like I should probably state that more so people don't think I'm riding off somebody else's video. Damn. Went straight to an ad. Hey, that makes me want to go drink a beer right now. Too bad it's only Wednesday. 2 more days. 2 more days. Then I'll go get drunk at a bar. Anyway, guys, that was Fish on the Gorge Memories, I believe. New artist for me. So if you like that, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. I'll make sure to get on to those community post suggestions starting tomorrow. Finish them up, I should say. I think there's like 7 more, so not a whole lot to get through. But yeah, guys, I had fun. I enjoyed listening to something completely different. I wouldn't even say it's completely different anymore. I think it's just more just outside of my usual genre. So it was definitely a fun listen. But thanks for watching, and I will be back tomorrow unless something happens, but I got no plans, so catch you on the next one.